may not know me, and as you see, a girl named Lily Philly something, Lily Philly Pawnee, Little Philadelphia Pawnee. I don't know how to say her name, but she's a friend of mine. I know her, and I'm basically the side of her where she likes vampires, and of course I am one myself. And as you kind of might tell, I am vlogging, but this ain't like a normal vlog. No. This is vampire vlogging. You may not know my backstory or anything about me, actually. Well, my young viewers, my name is Valerie. Valerie Vendon Snickets. I was born and raised in probably one of the most coldest places I ever been in, which was Iceland. But when I was probably about 18 million years old, I then moved out to this state, the United States. I heard there's a lot of good food there of people, and her taste is pretty good. And I heard the universal blood type is O negative, and that to me is so far one of my most favorite type of blood types I would like to have. But never mind that. I moved to the United States, specifically Florida, because there is actually a lot of good people that actually do like the sun, and I like it. And I like it when when my victims are toasted. So, and summer is usually my lucky time where I get to drink my victims. As you may not know about me, I am about 34 million years old. I'm kind of young, to be exact. To you, youngsters or viewers, I may want to call you, will think that it would be very old, but to me, I am very young. To other grand vampires out there, they would think of me as 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 a teenager, as to 18 million years old, to being a preteen or as or a youngler. Now, to us, a youngster is about from 0 to 9 years old, and a youngler is about 10 to 13-year-old. And to the 13-year-old mark, this is a teenager. Now you all guys might know. Yeah, that's what it is. But it is largely different for us vampires. But I don't want to explain it deeper because it might be too complicated for you. I was basically an orphan for about 5 years until a paperboy arrived to see me in the shadows, looking for someone to be loved, to love me, take care of me, feed me. So the boy who was alone in the dark, getting home from his shenanigans about his Boy Scouts and his paper duties and his paper duties court. He had to go to the Boy Scouts at 6 sharp, and then he had to go to the paper debate court about 5:30 or so. So he wastes no time and gets there by 5:30. The paper duty thing isn't that for long. It's only for about 5-6 minutes long. And yeah. And his Boy Scouts thing lasts until to me it was like until for the crack of dawn where I would burn. But I think it lasted about 15 to 25 minutes. So yeah. And he had to walk home. But when he saw me, he went up to me and he asked if I was in the foster care system. I told him yes, and at the end, he was our father. He was a great nobleman and he had many manners. He was a fantastic father to me. concept of me drinking blood, but at least he gave me some. And about around this time of year, like 2017, 2016, for us vampires, we have new substances of blood substitutes. I do not like those. I absolutely do not like those. Blood substitutes are like, like those toys you play with, like those play foods, they're like plastic. It tastes like that. It tastes like it is exactly just like that. It's a substitute. It's a substitute for the real thing. And back when I was about 18 million years old, there was these things called blood packs, and they had O negative, A positive, A positive, A negative, all the types on the blood table. And you know which one was my favorite? It was O positive. O positive tasted good, and it started to become my favorite, and O negative is still my favorite to this day. But in the most gruesome part of my backstory, my father was a human, and when I was misunderstood, me as an orphan, I accidentally bit him on the wrist, and he collapsed. I did nothing about it, and then he just transformed. Yeah, I didn't know what happened. I didn't know why it happened, but that's when I noticed I was a vampire. Back then, I didn't notice that I was a vampire. When I was about 13,000 years old, which is like a baby, I didn't know that I was a vampire. I always thought that I was a human, but it was my natural instinct to bite him. It was my natural instinct. I am actually quite thirsty right now. Let me have a drink break from my goblet. That blood tasted good, I guess. It's A positive.